I'll admit it. A lot of us go through life without a purpose.
Have you ever thought about what you want to do with your life?
I like living in this moment here with you.
But the truth is, we're all just one connection away from something incredible.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You could hold my hand.
You don't waste time, do you?
First off, congratulations. Wonderful story being told in this one, and with such a powerful and compelling story of humanity and purpose that unfolds during this. For each of you, what jumped out? What resonated the most?
For me, it was just the romance and seeing these couples falling in love. It's just such sweetness. There's an innocence in the story. It's almost like a little old school in that way. And I think even when they face kind of difficult circumstances, they still maintain this kind of innocence in the way that they experience life. And that to me was really quite beautiful in the script.
Just to really see that you know, there's people, you know, of such strong character that are going, man. It's so inspiring to see that and to see beautiful love stories, like Radha's saying, like they're holding on strong and you know, keeping each other going and keeping the family together. So much purpose and strength and unity. It's really lovely to see.
Yeah, it's such a, you know, inspirational story about how love perseveres no matter what's happening, and how these two couples came together in such an interesting, unique way, and how their lives were forever changed by their chance meeting.
You sure you can handle this?
I've got a brother.
I think I can handle it.
I don't want this to end.
Chris!
So, life doesn't always go according to plan.
This is a screenplay based on a true story. As an actor, how does that impact how you approach this, and what do you take from each of those characters you've read about or have met?
For me, it was like a great opportunity meeting Leslie Bacardi, because she's such a wonderful woman. She's had a real adventure in her own life story, and she was such a kind of a rock in the relationship. Because of what they've had to face, have had to consider their values in a very kind of conscious way, and have really chosen their path. And it was great to meet people that have that kind of clarity.
Yeah, for me, it's, you know, meeting a man like Jorge. It's so inspiring to see, and such lovely relationship with his wife, you know, and the ramifications of that, and how the whole family it's just good things despite challenges. And these guys, you know, they were going through some pretty hefty challenges that are hard to imagine for most people. You know, they achieved and shared so much in their life. It's a beautiful thing, really, to see that.
About 2% of the population have this kind of issue.
Given your history, we're not very optimistic.
Chris? I was so scared. I realized that I was more than I ever thought I was.
The nurses are calling him Superman.
I had a vision.
I knew what I had to do.
How do you each feel that maybe a film like this could help inspire and uplift and give you some hope when things are so difficult out there?
We all face a different kind of trouble, you know. Everybody's been hit differently in these strange times that we're living. To try to see life in a sort of an eagle's eye perspective, and you know, how certain situations, even in our lives, in our past, were really, you know, harsh and trouble and trying. But then down the line, those are the things that give us character, that give us growth. I think this movie reminds us of that for sure.
Yeah, and kind of like to that point that like everything happened for a reason, and that you may not know it now, but in the grand scheme of things, you know, everything kind of plays out the way that it's supposed to. I also think it's just such a nice reminder to like hug the people that are close to you, and that there is light even in darkness.
I mean, the movie certainly has, you know, a very kind of clear message, which is one that is uplifting, and you do see characters face adversity. But it also, you know, gives you an opportunity to smile. And I feel like, yeah, we are going through a hard time. You know, you experience it yourself. One day you're like totally on a high. The next day, you know, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. There's a smile in this movie, and I think that's kind of what people would like to connect to.